Yeah, I mean, today obviously we brought in Alen Babic, who I think people will know. He's a tough guy, and we brought him in so we can push the pace on Joe. Um, he's he hasn't got a very similar style to Takam, but he likes to wing some shots over the top, which Takam likes to do, and so we wanted to imitate that a little bit with that kind of pressure that Babic brings, and he's a tough guy, and he'll stand there and have a fight with you. So it's just good for Joe to get that in there before he goes in to meet Takam, because Takam is a tough, durable guy. So yeah, we brought him in just to finish the camp off like that. Takam's been there and he's done it. You know, he's had the big fights. He's fought the big names out there: Joshua, Povetkin, Chisora, Joseph Parker. He's been there and he's seen it all and done it. And you know, listening to him speak now, he says he's been there and he's had the test. And Joe isn't a test. So I've heard him saying that he hopes we don't underestimate him. But I hope he doesn't underestimate Joe, because if he thinks Joe's going to be a walkover, he's made a big mistake. But having said that, he is a tough guy. He's durable. He hangs in there. So I expect it to be a hard fight for Joe, a tough fight for Joe. And yeah, it might go the full distance, but we're ready for that. Yeah, it's a good yardstick. And like we said, like Takam has fought some of the top names. You could call him a gatekeeper. Why? Because he has fought those top names, but he's always just fallen short at that world title level. Like I said, Parker, Joshua, Chisora, Povetkin, all of those apart from Chisora have won world titles. So he's just fallen shy at that level, but he's given all of those guys tough fights, and he's pushed all those guys, not the distance, but he's pushed them all in the fight. So yeah, Joe coming in with 13 fights, and I think Takam's had 46, 47. So, you know, he's almost had 4 times the amount of fights that Joe has. So it's a great measuring stick, and hopefully he goes in there and he puts on a fantastic performance and lets the heavyweight division know, hey, I'm serious and I'm a contender. Joe and Chisora are similar in that they're both very tough guys. They're both very durable guys. They've both got good chins. But I think Joe is slightly better, like technically, as a boxer. Obviously, he's 6'5", 6'6", sorry, and Chisora 6'1". So Takam and Chisora are the same height. Whereas Joe, we're obviously going to try and use his height a little bit more than Derek did. But that's pretty much where their similarities end. What you're going to get with Joe, fighting anybody, is, you know, he's going to be there in front of you all night. Same in the 12th round as it is in the first round. And yeah, he's a tough night's work for anybody. So no, Joe Joyce isn't a walkover for anybody. So I think those guys know that. And hopefully down the line we can get in the mix with some of them.